What's going down, YouTube? Now, shoot, I ain't got no hot packs. I ain't got no, boxes, blaster boxes, hobby boxes, nothing that I'm opening on this video. Now, half of y'all probably exited the video, but the rest of you that's here, just bear with me real quick. I'm finna talk about my favorite week of the entire year. Happens to be this week, happens to be tomorrow. A lot of people get excited for a lot of things. The Super Bowl, we all collect cards, so I'm sure that those are the things, big playoff games and championships, NBA and NHL, whatever it may be. But to me, hands down, there's only one event, there is one event that tops all the other events, and that happens tomorrow. That's the most exciting 2 minutes in sports. It's the Kentucky Derby. And some of you might be laughing, like, is this guy serious? He's got to be out of his mind. The Kentucky Derby, a bunch of horses running around in a circle, is the most exciting 2 minutes in sports. Yes, it is, and I'm going to explain to you why. Okay, what you got in front of you is the 2005 Kentucky Derby. First Saturday every May for the last 143 years. It doesn't matter for what. It doesn't matter, war, horrible event, we do the Kentucky Derby. I run it. The Kentucky Derby happens. Okay, so on this day, at that time I was only 18 years old, and I made a call to my dad, my father, who was at my dad, who was at the track that day, and I couldn't go and make wagers, so I just didn't go. And I called in to him, and I told him to put two across, $2 to win, $2 to show, $2 to place on this horse that I'd been watching the story on, Giacomo. He was a 50-1 shot, and I told him to put $2 to win, place, and show on him. And I did another small $6 exacta box, which is I picked 3 horses, and they had to come in. Any of those 3 had to come in first and second. And at that year, Giacomo won first place at 50-1. It paid me, on my $2, it paid me $102 for the win, $45 for the place, and $19 for the show. So it was a $6 bet, and Giacomo went out there and got me, $170. I'm a Kansas City Chiefs fan, but Alex Smith ain't got me shit. Excuse my language. They've never given me anything. I'm sure you're sitting there saying, well, you can bet on football, but you got to bet $11 to win $10. That doesn't even make no sense. That doesn't even make any sense. Look at what the exacta paid. Now, I didn't hit the exacta, but football, basketball, hockey, nothing's ever given you $9,000 on a $2 bet. Ever. How about the trifecta? Would a dollar trifecta for almost $70,000 do you okay? I think so. So that's why it's exciting. Because at any time, there's going to be some big long shots that come in, especially on a year like this year, and it could pay box cars. It could be phenomenal. You want to go out, maybe you ain't been able to get a case, and you can just, or even a hobby box. Maybe you can just buy blaster boxes. $6 gets you a whole case, if you got a little luck on your side. I don't have luck at all, but I know a little bit about picking them. So especially in the big races like the Derby, I tend to do all right. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to share my little quick picks this year. If I was to pick one horse to win, I'm going to put money on one horse to win. I had already made 3 weeks ago, after I had seen its last prep race, the Wood Memorial. Irish War Cry is the horse. Irish War Cry. I put $10 on him to win when he was 15 to 1. So it'll pay me $150 if he wins tomorrow. And so that's a future wager. Tomorrow he'll probably be at 7 to 1, you know, around there, 6 to 1 right now. The morning line I think is 5 to 1 on him. And so I got it in a future wager because I don't know, I just had a feeling about him. Besides that, I'll do one more. I'll give one more. I'm going to be doing all sorts of stuff because, you know, I save up a lot for this day, and you know, it's a big day for me and my friends, family, all of that. And so I'm going to do one other bet that I will do is a dollar exacta box, and I'll box 6 horses. It'll cost me $30. And you could box 3 for 6, you could box 4 for 12, you could box 5 for 20. I'm going to box 6 for 30. That way I get some good long shots in there. And if it happens to be 2 long shots that run in there, you know, for that $30, mine's only going to be $1 exacta. So it could be half of, you know, I'd be happy with half of 1,000. So those horses are, I'll start from the hole that they're coming out of. I'm going to use the number 2 horse, Thunder Snow, who won the UAE Derby, which is the overseas Derby, but nobody's been talking about him. He's going to be at huge, monstrous odds. He's been consistently racing, you know, the top horses in the entire world. G1, G2, that's the top class. Top class is G1, G2. The next one is the Always Dreamin' out of the 5 hole. He's going to be a favorite, one of the favorites. The next one's the 8, Hence. You know, he should be around 10 to 1, 15 to 1. I hope a lot better. Gunnevera is the next one, the 4th one, and I believe he's in the 10th hole. And he actually got 3rd in his last race, but he has the best jockey on him that could, you know, in the sport. So, you know, that's one of the reasons for that pick as well. Big closer and the jockey Javier Castellana. Classic Empire, and and then Irish War Cry. And so, you know, them are the ones. I used the which will probably be, I use my favorite, and then the probably which will be the other 2 favorites, Always Dreamin' and Classic Empire, my favorite Irish War Cry, and then I use some closers, some mid-range closers that'll be in 8 to 1 to 15 to 1, Gunnevera and Hence. And then I use what I think will be a big long shot. He could be going off at 50 to 1 tomorrow. I don't know. Who knows? Right now it's 20 to 1, but from what I hear, no, I haven't heard one person even mention his name. And that's Thunder Snow out of the 2 hole. But y'all, y'all be able to watch it on TV. It'll be televised, all that good stuff. If you have the time, watch it. It's a great event. And hopefully it pays boxcars. If you have the capability and you want to go put a little, you know, say, shoot, I wouldn't mind throwing a little $12 on it to try to go ahead and get 100 on the, go ahead and get me a hobby box. Shoot, it always makes it a lot more interesting. So yeah, we're gonna be back with some more videos. I just wanted to make that video real quick because that's what I'm excited about. Shoot, and but yeah, y'all like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. Don't wish me luck, because that's, you know, that's some voodoo stuff. You know, you're supposed to say break a leg. You don't wish people luck. That's why you walk into anywhere, they say good luck, you always have a bad experience. It just, that's how shit goes. So, you know, don't ever do that to anybody unless you do not like them, you know. But,